Democrats even held up the confirmation of CIA Director Mike Pompeo, needlessly leaving one of our most important national security agencies without its top leader on day one. It's time for Senate Democrats to stop playing political games with the core functions of government and to allow President Trump's unquestionably qualified, talented group of cabinet nominees to get to work on behalf of the American people. Rounding out today's schedule, after the reception that I mentioned, he will have dinner with, or he will have a meeting with the House Speaker, Paul Ryan. They will discuss the Republican legislative agenda and strategy going forward. Early in the day, the President nominated former New Mexico Congresswoman Heather Wilson as the next Secretary of the Air Force. She grew up in Keene, New Hampshire, and made history as part of the third U.S. Air Force Academy class that included women. She earned her master's degree and doctoral degrees as a Rhodes Scholar at Oxford in England, and then served as an Air Force officer in Europe during the Cold War and on the National Security Office under President George H.W. Bush. As you know, we are all about big viewerships and large audiences here, so I want to tell you about an effort that we're undertaking here in the press briefing room to offer up more access to a group of journalists from around the country. Beginning later this week, I'm excited to announce that we're going to have 4 what we call Skype seats live here in the briefing room. This will open up the briefing to journalists who live beyond 50 miles of the Washington, D.C. area and to organizations that don't currently have a hard pass. As always, any organization is welcome to apply for a day pass. But we're excited to open up into the field and fold here a diverse group of journalists from around the country who may not have the convenience or funding to travel to Washington. I think this can benefit us all by giving a platform to voices that are not necessarily based here in the Beltway. Looking ahead, the President will have a breakfast tomorrow with the auto industry, including heads of GM, Chrysler, and Ford. He looks forward to hearing their ideas on how we can work together to bring more jobs back to this industry in particular. On Wednesday, the President will host a swearing-in ceremony from new Secretary of Homeland Security, General John Kelly, and then on Friday he will do the same for Secretary Mattis at the Department of Defense. On Thursday, he will travel to Philadelphia to attend the Republican House and Senate retreat, and on Friday he will welcome his first foreign head of state, British Prime Minister May. With that, I look forward to taking your questions. Daniel Halper, New York Post.
John, thank you. When do you guys commence the building of the border?
When we what?
When we